Okay, so I'm going to go through a few of the different ways that you can look for a vaccine. So myturn.ca.gov, that's probably the first place to start. That's the state-run appointment site. So you can go through and select your age, county you live in, and then your address or general area. And you can always try a few different zip codes because it can be a little funky. So a lot of times this happens where it says no appointments are available, but if you scroll down, it'll show you more options. And a lot of times you can find appointments that way. So Safeway lately has not seemed to have a lot of appointments, but this is how you can check. I'm setting a pretty big radius, and I can sort of scroll down through, and none of the Safeway locations have availability, so I'm going to give up on that. Dignity has had a lot of appointments lately. They're running a clinic at Branciforte Junior High. So you can see there's still a lot of appointments available for Friday and through next week. So I could choose any of these and then fill out my information to get one. If we go down through here, this is mostly all Safeway. You can see there's a Stanford clinic. So those are some options. And then I wanted to show if you're not able to find an appointment through Dignity, a couple of the other ways to do it are just to search the other individual pharmacy websites. So I have found Walgreens and CVS to be the easiest to navigate, but we can also do Rite Aid, and we have the links to this in our vaccine guide. So I'm going to go through, I'm just getting these lined up. But so we have Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. So I'll start with Walgreens. I'm on their COVID-19 vaccine website. And again, there's a link to that in our story. Schedule new appointment. And then I'm going to go through and just check for availability. And you can look in different areas. So, Santa Clara is a place people from Santa Cruz might go. Appointments are showing as unavailable now, but this is something that's useful to come back and keep checking because they release appointments through the day. Most of the pharmacies do that. A couple times a day or a few times a week, they will release new appointments. So just keep checking Walgreens. And then CVS, again, there's a link to this in our story. But they also let you sort of self-schedule. I'm going to go through. One thing you can sort of just check right away is that they're showing all the different cities where they have CVS and what's available. So you could do it this way to just scroll through here. But it does change kind of quickly. So I like to go through the different zip codes. So I'm going to schedule an appointment now. They'll just ask me a few questions, basically about whether I have COVID. I'm going to start vaccination, choose my state. And I'll do this for a friend who's 31 and is not a teacher. Start scheduling. And so now I'll just, you can keep, searching different cities and zip codes. It doesn't look like they have any appointments right now. I'm going to show you after we look through each site another way to do this. But I think it's good to just try all the different methods. So CVS I've given up on. I'm going to try Rite Aid. I'm going to just do this for myself. Let's see if I can find, I'm not seeing journalist here. And then enter my information and location. Okay. All right, so I'm qualified, which makes sense because basically everyone over 16 is qualified now. And then this is the Rite Aid website, and so I can select a store. They don't have any appointments, so I could just like go through all of these. It looks like they're mostly full. But you could just bookmark all three of these sites and sort of keep checking. I guess all four. Always start with MyTurn because that's going to find a lot of the local clinics like this Dignity one that are good for you. You could bookmark MyTurn, these pharmacy sites, and Safeway for some reason shows up on MyTurn, although the other ones don't. So you can always just go through MyTurn to get to the Safeway site. And then the other thing I want to show is this VAX Max. So this is sort of a scanner that helps you find scan appointments available at all the different pharmacy chains and see if they have appointments. So CVS we could do for California and our zip code, and you can see that there's nothing available, which is what we found on the CVS website too. Rite Aid, we can try. This is showing some availability, but this is in Los Angeles, so that's not that helpful. But we could scroll through so you can see this is in San Jose. So the thing about this is it'll show you which stores have availability, and then you can click on this, which is like the store number. But it just takes you to that website, which, doesn't really help you schedule an appointment. But so you could find which of the pharmacy stores have appointments. You could just call them, see if they'll let you schedule that way, or just use this VAX Max tool to find which places have appointments, and then go back to the pharmacy's website and then try to find, okay, so this is the 6091 Meridian Avenue. I'm gonna go through here and try to find that same store, 3171. We'll see, that might take a while. But that's the general idea. I could look at the number too. What number did it say that one was that we found? 5984. 5969. Yeah, I'm not seeing that particular store show up here, but could keep looking through. But that's one way to just sort of use that VAX Max tool. So those are the different things I've used to try to find appointments for people. I hope that you find this helpful, and good luck getting vaccinated.